Right, here we go everybody, we're on the River Tummel. As you can see, that is Pitlochry Dam there, which is quite the obstacle. And then the fish ladder's over on the far side. I'm rather looking forward to this. So I'm up here for 2 days, and the river was on its absolute arse for weeks, and it wasn't looking very good at all. I wasn't filled with enthusiasm, but anyway, there was a good water rise, and it's brought a load of fish in. I think they had 2 or 3 yesterday, and lots were seen, including by me last night. I've got 2 flies on. I've got a variant of the ginger baker. This time I've put some Pitlochry as well, just to make it a little bit bigger. So I've gone for quite a small fly really for spring fishing terms. But I've also got a dropper on as well. I've got a size 12 orange shrimp pattern. Well, it's very exciting fishing here, people. I have to say, it feels extremely fishy. So this bit here appears to be a very, very deep pot, and I've got a fast sinking tip on, 15-foot fast sink tip, and a big heavy fly. And I know I'm getting well down because I can feel the fly. I feel I'm having to pull the fly line back up from a great depth of water. I thought disaster had struck there and I'd lost both my flies. But luckily, the gods shined on me and I got them back, so hopefully that's a sign of things to come. This was definitely the right choice of rod today. I definitely feel like I want to be getting right down at the bottom, and it is deep. It's a bit awkward to fish, but it does not feel fishy. be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me up to find. I'm not the man It's a morning full of promise this morning, folks. I tell you, it feels ultra fishy. I changed flight to a brass tube affair. I felt like I wanted to get even deeper. I don't want to leave any fish behind today. No, it's just a jumping fish. Oh God, tell you what it is. The sea springers jumping about is awesome. Wow. Oof, what a fish has just jumped on there. Has Joe hooked that? Whoa, if he's hooked that, it's a monster. That was a monumental fish that I've just seen jump. Morning, you alright?
You know what?
No, not yet. It's only a matter of time though.
Aye. but it's plasticine. Then I've tried this once. You make it look dead easy.
Oh, it's not easy. It's hard as.
Tight lines, mate.
Alright, cheers. Can you see any fish from up there? Can you see any fish in the water? Alright.
Last time I saw them, they must have been waiting to go up
Right.
up the ladder. You could see them jumping.
Oh, they're splashing about all over this morning.
What, sorry?
They're splashing about all over this morning.
Oh, well, what? See ya. Good
Have a good one. Morning.
Fly fishing.
Aye.
My husband did that.
Did he?
I've got masses of gear left behind.
Oh. That's the problem with fishermen, they do collect a lot of gear.
Oh, loads of gear. My son tried it once, but he never really took it up.
No.
He might go and do anything.
He might, how are you? It's
Did he catch it?
not yet. Not yet. Salmon, and there's lots of them splashing about. So
Do you not? I didn't know you Great. Good luck.
thank you. Right, come on, let's have a fish. It's lamb chops for dinner tonight, so we'll have some wild garlic with it. Oh, f off. Have we done that? Sometimes.
I'm struggling, like.
Are you?
Well, it's going out, like. It's not pretty.
Well, it's getting a bit awkward now with this wind. Like. What, how are we doing on time?
How come it's all multicolours, that line? What's that for, like? Just for measuring out many yards or whatever you've got?
I think so. I think it's maybe like each colour's a different loop.
23.
Is that it? Oh, right.
What's that, a float intermediate sink or something?
Intermediate sink 1, sink 2, sink 3 or something. Sink 3, it ends in sink 3. I cannot believe I'm not a fish. Honestly, it's...
It's a shame for that upstream wind, like, because it feels very fish. Well, all the side, yeah, it feels really fishy.
I know. I'm saying it.
Watch your bloody rod and them cables overhanging, like. I bet there's been a few rods snapped on them.
I've been seeing them again all afternoon. I keep seeing them like regularly. Every 10 minutes I see a fish.
Yeah, I've seen, well, I saw that one that I pointed out to you before.
Oh, aye.
The one I've seen, like.
Right, there's one that keeps showing next to that rock there. I don't know. What's the matter with them? Why will they not fucking take?
I feel like we'll just get to a bear today and tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the day, is it?
Tomorrow's the day.
Well, the fishing ended unsuccessfully today, but at least I was able to go and buy some coffee, so in the morning I won't have to go through the terrible, 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 terrible coffee withdrawal that I've suffered from this morning. So anyway, let's hope that makes a difference tomorrow and we can catch a fish in the morning. For now, it's back to the OAP campsite for some dinner, I guess.
situation, the way we saw it, is once you get banned for a weird reason, it sort of gets worse and worse and worse, because you're stuck in this sort of vicious cycle, essentially.
Yeah, everything you say is then used against you as evidence that if you're wondering about as well, is how did the school get hold of your private WhatsApp big group message?
Well, that's a very good question. That a public authority of any nature should not be eavesdropping on a private conversation. It is the same as opening a letter. In my mind, a primary school or any state organisation should not be accepting that kind of thing. They should not be collecting private messages. The organisation can do that. What it means is that any public organisation could see anything in any circumstances. If you allow it once, you've got to allow everyone to see it.
You in? Or have you sent a message after?
More importantly, what did the authority do about it? Because I think it's more about whether the authority, accepts an offer of that kind of thing. Because if I was running an organisation in that capacity, and someone came to me with a private message, unless it was involved a genuine criminal act, I would say no, thank you. It's none of my business. Please take it away.
What is it about us that goes, hey, there's an authority, here's some people that have said things I don't agree with, I'm going to send that to that authority and get this person in trouble?
It's an interesting question. I don't want to speculate about particular individuals in this instance, but I suppose speaking more generally, we are tribal people. Humans are tribal, and when you have a community, there are always groups within that community, and some like to side with the people in charge, and some like to be the rebels, and then you get sort of rivalries between them, and maybe can earn brownie points by being teacher's pet by providing some intel. But I on this particular circumstance with us free speech, but in a way, in terms of like arguing on Twitter and Facebook, it's more interesting the way to talk about the parent. People have taken against us, or been on our side, or a bit of both. But I knew that was going to happen. You can't put your name out there on a story like this and not expect some people to take against you. So that's a part of the course. It was heavy-handed, but these parents were a real pain in the neck. Or there was or we were just, legitimately trying to, as I feel, legitimately pursuing what we thought was right for our daughter's school and our daughter. But that is the nature of a story that makes a good talking point. There are different layers to it.
What are the takeaways from all of this?
We've had, within the first couple of days of the story coming out and becoming quite a big talking point, we've heard from quite a lot of other people who've got in touch with us who have been in similar situations, if not identical. A complex dispute with a school or other public body which has got out of hand and led them into what they thought was a Kafkaesque or nightmarish situation. As it felt for us, because it can be hard. I think we need to think about how we resolve these disputes, particularly between parents and schools. We have a lot of stories about that. I think the big takeaway also is what I've mentioned before about the privacy of private correspondence. I think that is an interesting one. And for example, if you had a local street WhatsApp group where people are moaning about the council are rubbish, they've not emptied our bins, council tax too high, potholes, they're rubbish.
Yeah.
Imagine if you then got a letter from your council listing these private messages and punishing you. That wouldn't happen. So I think we need to think about what is private, what is public, and maybe conclude that if people are going to chat.
Right folks, it's day 2, we're going to get one today. No messing around. Yesterday was just a tester out or a feeler to get a feeler for how the water was. It's a good bit lower today. It's dropped about 6 inches, I think. So that might make things easier actually. Right, here we go. So we've already seen fish splashing about. I've only been here for 2 minutes. Right, setup wise, we've got a 6-inch second tip on and a relatively lightly weighted fly. I'll say relatively. Well, folks, I've given up. I can't take any more. It seems pointless. We've thrashed away all afternoon, and it's, well, actually it's early. It's what time is it? It's 3 o'clock now, but I'm packing up. I'm going home. I've got to work early tomorrow, so I'm not going to torture myself anymore. I've caught the sun today, but absolutely nothing else. It's been a very frustrating day, but at the same time, it's actually been lovely to see so many fish. I've seen absolutely dozens of fish. But as far as I'm aware, out of the 6 rods who have thrashed this bit of water today, nobody's had a pull. And I don't feel like we're going to get a pull. We've got to be off the water by 5 anyway, because that's when the club members come and start fishing. So I don't think there's any point waiting around till 5. It doesn't look at all like the sun's going to go in. In fact, it's like Barbados outside. We'll call it a day at that. It's been another failed mission, another failed Springer hunt, and another failed trip north to catch salmon. But as we all know, salmon fishing isn't about catching fish. Thank God, because none of us would do it. Well, I don't know. I got talking to a guy today who's had 5 springers already so far, which I think is just greedy. Very, very greedy. I think he watches the videos anyway, so, you know, fair play to you. Anyway, see you in the next video, because I am absolutely knackered and I've got a fairly long drive ahead of me. I've got about 4 hours, so I'll go and get that done, and then into bed and up early for work tomorrow. The things we do to ourselves.